Hello, this is Matt Werman, instructional coach. I want to make a super short video on PearDecks and how to use PearDecks if you want to use that in your classroom. PearDecks is basically an extension add-on you can use for Google Slides to make them a little more interactive. There's a few different options where you can see what's on everyone's screen or what slide everyone's working on. You could limit the slide that they're on, so it's a pretty neat little thing if you want to check it out. To start a PearDeck session, you will go to Extension, PearDeck for Google Add-on, and open PearDeck Add-on. Okay. If you've not logged in before, you'll probably have to log in first with your ID, with your Google account. But if you have logged in, you're just going to go to Start Session, and we're going to turn this presentation here, this is a SEL1, into a PearDeck session. So once you do that, you have two options to choose from: a student-paced activity and instructor-paced activity. Student-based basically would be like if you were to assign this and then the students would work on it, they could write on it and then submit it to you at the end. You can see what they're working on, but they're going to be working on different pages, different paces. And your instructor-paced activity is where you kind of want to more closely direct the lesson, where you want to make sure students are on the same screen at the same time, answering the same question. So I typically, when I would do this, I would use the instructor-paced activity. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to choose instructor-paced. And once you do that, we should have the screen pull on up there. And it should give students a code to join the PearDeck. Loading, loading, loading. So students will go to, they could just search join PearDeck, joinpd.com. And for this case, our joinpd code is XLCYINK. So I'm going to type that in on my phone just as a demonstration. Okay. And then I am logged in. Okay, cool. On the student screen, it asks them how they're feeling today, happy, fine, or upset. So it's kind of a little bit of fun data to have. So I'm in there. It says one student connected. So I'm going to go ahead and start the class, right? So this is the screen all the students would see. The students that have it pulled up will see only the screen. They cannot move on in the teacher pace mode. In student pace mode, they could move on, but teacher pace mode, they cannot. All right. So you can present like so. If we had a question and I go to the next slide, the students' slides will progress as well. So students could play that video, or you could play that for the class. If we have something like this, I wonder what that looks like. On the student screen, they may want to answer that. And I don't know what the question was, so I'll just say, I'm not sure. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. All right. So now if we go here on our screen, we can show our responses. So those were two things I showed that were on my screen, right? So you can see all the students' responses there. You may have ones where students write right on there, and they can do that, and you can see that in real time. So that's pretty much the main idea there. Some of these also, that was a writing response. Some of them may have a drawing response. So, whatever, let's do a little scribble for example, and we can show responses here, and you can see my response there. If there were multiple responses, you would just kind of scroll down for those. So a good way to get students to kind of respond, to share out those answers that students had, and a good way to just make it just a little more interactive. So we'll be using these for the SEL lessons. So try it out. It's, SEL are pretty low stakes, short lessons with your advisory. So definitely try it out with your advisory before, trying out with another class. But It's a pretty neat little program. So let me know if you need help implementing it or if you have any questions. All right, have a great day.